getting over a hangover. You know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They have some questions about because they don't know how to have sex properly. So.
Headphones.
Oh man, that's funny. This
Test. All right, let me hear you. Oh, Taj,
Yeah,
move the headphones over to Junior.
Junior? Alright.
Yeah. You guys gotta share headphones. That is gay.
We'll switch, we'll switch off.
That is. Nah, it ain't.
All right, we're going live in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna pump up your guys' volume.
Testing.
Can you hear it?
Testing. 1 2 1 2.
Test 1 2.
I can hear you, Junior. Can you scoot forward so you're right on?
Yeah, we sound good.
Junior. Yeah, there you go.
Yo.
All right. Now I'm checking the cameras. Sorry, you can't hear the music, but we're piping music through.
You wanna hear it?
Yeah. You guys all share that.
Talk to the mic. You sound good.
Yeah. Alright. Not
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh no.
What goes happen? What? Hold on. Okay.
Woo. He's breaking shit already, Rando. Come on now.
Nah, man, I ain't breaking. It's good. There it
Oh,
goes.
come on now. We can't have him here. He's breaking shit.
Junior wants you out.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it right there. Oh.
Whoa.
Taj, you've been fucking up the show ever since you started coming in here. I'm just letting you know that. Fix this camera. Everybody's in on it. What are we doing?
Fixing the camera.
Yeah.
Everybody turn the sound off.
See, everything is unfolding on its own. I've been working through these doubts. I've been learning on my terms, and the love that I have learned, I can spread it through these words. So I give a part of me in every single bar I serve. Now I see I've been a bad bitch all along. They dig my melodies every time I bless a song. So I dedicate this verse to the ones that show me love, and to my father who is looking after me from up above. I walk this path with my head up, I'm empowered, focused and determined to invest in all these hours. Don't hit my line unless you come in with them dollars. Ain't got time to spare, I'ma focus on these commas.
Oh, question.
Yeah.
Where is this podcast actually on? Like,
YouTube.
YouTube?
Oh yeah, go to Ventura Tide Pod YouTube.
My nephew actually wanted to watch it.
Oh yeah,
He was asking.
send the link.
Love, I'm sorry, I just can't do it for you. I'm love it in California. Get high with the stoners. Ladies like to leave their clothes out, cause I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. Knowing it's too late.
Yeah, and it's amazing, no races, black, white, and Asian. Hey, you, let's go with it, dating. She did need much persuasion. Now I'm aiming, see one, but she did not see me gazing. Now I play it, untoss you when I tell you bump into her and have a newfound conversation. She say, honey, you're cute, and all that. I can see you playing on this side. With you, do a
Here we go. Okay.
Clear it out.
See if it's up there now, because I started streaming. And then I'll share the links, and it's go time. You ready? How you been?
Doing good.
You here from Texas? Yeah. Thanks for making the trip out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Cause
That's
in
a
the
long
end
drive.
she ended up leaving.
You drove?
Yeah, me and my nephew.
Jesus.
Baby,
That's 'cause I have dogs. I have dogs.
Yeah, I've done that drive.
What? Love, I'm sorry. I just can't do it for you. I'm loving
I never
you.
get to this here.
Get high with the stoners.
How long are you here for?
To January, the first week of January.
I don't want to wait. I am going. This is not a break. Go and love yourself. Just accept this fate. Replace me with the man who likes me fake. This is not the chick. This is not the
I'll send you the link if you want to share it.
This is just reality.
Don't you put it on Instagram? So they could just hit it?
But he's having a good time.
Yeah.
The night and the mood's right. That's how I intrude. I remember I want you. I me like y'all.
Tap Instagram and we're live
I
on.
approach her and suddenly my hands were on 2000. Ooh my. Looks like I got a good one. Gotta play it right. Hips to the left, hips to the right. So left right down the hallway.
You don't wanna dab, huh?
Brando,
you don't wanna dab?
Keep me, but don't let
Let me get the. Hold on.
Alright.
I'm sorry, but I'm not
Get the show started first.
10 more times, then I'm bowling, screaming. And she was more upset than when she found out about this. You could say that girl is sissy, dumb and tipsy. She let Sean from the bar get busy. Next day she woke up dizzy.
Dab it?
Hopes to remember
Dab
the
it,
night
bro.
before when Sean
Ready?
choked her. Oh, did he? Yes, he did. And he had a girlfriend and he told her this. She was
I put
pissed.
the link on here.
It's all good though.
Dabbing?
Dab it, bro. Ready. This shirt. Oh.
I'm sorry, I just can't do it for you. I'm not bitch.
Dabbing?
Dab.
The stoners ladies like to take their clothes off. Cause I don't want to wait.
I couldn't do this, that shit.
He is not a me. He cannot
Do it
relate.
next time.
This is all I'm stating. Please just say it. I
I
can
sent
be
it.
a
Ready.
fool, but for this, I'm not mistaken. I keep my heart so you can break it, take it, or make it into something shaky. Please forget me going. Living life, don't get stuck on me when I'm out here day and night with excitement. Thinking what honey will invite me to be a next man. But my plan
Is it
feel
up
like a
already?
London jam.
It's on
Yes,
right
I'm a
now.
man, and
Yeah,
you
it's
can
on
say
right
I
now,
got a
but
lot
it's
of
only
fans
on,
in
like,
the land,
the
and a land
ceiling.
where they got peace signs
It says going live any second now.
I'll
wait till everybody's ready.
You're on the ceiling?
Huh?
It's on the ceiling?
Yeah, the channel's, like, not live yet.
He's just a mystery. Don't wait, save yourself from the misery. But who am I kidding? I'm
Ready
the one
to
that tricks like a genie. I stay teaming and
Oh, you ready? Yeah, Junior's good. Junior's ready to do this intro.
Don't wait, I'm not fake. I just like when
You ready?
Let me know when, bro.
Alright. Should we go in on a OG David James song?
Hell yeah.
Live your life and love who you need to, not who you want to. And that's all I gotta say about that. Rip, Bubba.
What's your favorite one?
Favorite? Man, I got too many.
I do this one. I do Pretty Toes.
Which one?
Yeah. Alright, ready to go live? Junior? Can you do it? Do it?
Yeah, hold on.
Dude, where's my beanie? Where's my Skunk Masters beanie?
Oh.
You're getting all the benefits out of this sponsorship. Alright.
Hold on. You ready?
All right. Privacy.
Alright. Hello, everybody.
Yes. Keep it.
Oh.
Yes. See you back.
Junior's gonna do it. The show is not
Look,
officially started, even though I went live because Junior's
Okay, left your side, had to relocate. She bad, what's good? I'm great. Pick you up,
You
and I
ready?
won't be
Ready?
late. Came through all black like
Alright, hit it, my
You
friend.
gotta follow my rules.
Welcome to the motherfucking Ventura Tide Pod, ladies and gentlemen. We got Jesse with us, and we got Randall, and we got the joint roller, and we got Jordan, and we got Tosh. What's up, everybody? Welcome
everybody.
to the show.
That was good.
I'm serving a platter.
That was the best one yet.
Yeah, that was great.
Alright.
Good job, man.
Alright, so we have Jesse
I've
Avila.
been practicing.
Jesse Avila on the
I've been
show.
practicing. Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
Are we loud enough? Alright. We got Jesse Avila on the show. Welcome. I'm calling you like the health and
And I
fitness guru.
forgot his brother.
Is that okay?
Nah.
Yeah. So we have health and fitness guru, and we have
Max. We
we
got
have Max
Max
behind the scenes. What's up,
behind
Max?
the scenes
And
with
we
the
have Taj,
Chivas
baby.
shirt
Taj,
on.
I forgot to tell you, you're actually not on camera, so you got to get closer to Jordan if you want to be on. Yeah. And Max is definitely not on camera. Yeah. If you want to be though, yeah, come on,
Yeah,
come on in. We
scoot
got
on
Max.
in. Yeah.
Max is a Chivas fan.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
There
I'm
it
America,
is.
so we got to be on opposite sides of the table. It's okay. Yeah. Here, Max, come over here. This is what it looks like when you're on the live. So like Taj is like on the very end there. So we're packed in there. Yeah, now you're live. All right, so this is Max, everybody. So if you have something to say, just switch with Taj or Jordan.
Yes.
All right, so Jesse drove all the way here from Texas.
Damn.
Welcome. That's definitely not 805, right?
Man, that's a pretty long drive.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's far.
I'm still tired.
Still tired. When did you arrive? Just now?
No, like last week.
Oh, oh my God! Come on. Wow.
Still tired.
This guy here just pulled up straight to the studio.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude, you're health and fitness guru. You're not supposed to be tired.
Yeah, that's true. Well, all that health and fitness, there's a lot more fitness than health, I could say.
Okay.
I stay tired, man, like, because I'm always working out, like, consistently. And push myself to the break, you know?
Got it. Yeah. Junior, when was the last time you worked out?
Fuck. I only work out when I'm working across the street, breaking that concrete.
Nah, that's work. That isn't not working out, not work.
My manual labor is my exercise.
Yeah, that's tough too, though, man.
Yeah, cleaning it all out and shit.
It builds muscle, for sure.
Yeah. We'll count it, right?
Builds muscle and character.
Yeah. All right. So everybody call into the show if you want to talk to us, 805-323-6224. You can talk to Jesse with your health and fitness questions.
Yes, sir.
He'll answer them. We have some right here because Taj and Jordan they're like premature ejaculators. So they're wondering if you had any advice for that, you know?
Well, so all right.
Specifically, my question is,
okay,
what do you think about when you don't want to come fast?
okay.
He went there.
I've never had that problem, man.
Yeah, that's the right
No,
answer.
well, I guess you can come fast, but then you gotta, put in a couple extra rounds afterwards, you know.
Yeah.
But that's not the question.
What is, like, so if you're like going and you're like, God damn, like, this pussy's good. You know what I mean? And you're like
what
I'm
subject
fucking
comes to
bust.
mind?
Like, what is like?
Right.
Well, for me, I just think slow down. Like, I just gotta slow myself down. Because if I don't, then
I get that, but I still feel like you're taking this too literally.
Yeah.
No, you young kids, this is what you do. You eat the pussy. You just pull your dick out, start eating some pussy. Get her there.
That's good.
Get her there.
Yeah.
And then
so
once you make
what do
her
you
come,
what do you do when you want to
make her
come quick and
you
dip?
Do the 5-pump jump shit. Yeah.
just pretend you did and dip.
But
just pretend.
No, but I know what I try to think of is vomit.
Okay.
You're gonna vomit on her.
So
No, not to that point. I'm not that sensitive.
play the video
lighter,
that I
my
sent you.
Oh,
in the back?
Right there.
Nah, you play that shit, bro.
I'm
You're the
live.
one that
I'm
sent
live
that
right
shit
now.
to me?
But I'm live right now.
Ah, man.
No, it's
Right.
TikTok.
Oh, here, plug it into here if you want to play it. If you want to play it on the sound system. All right.
Is that too bad, buddy?
All right, Max, you smoke weed?
It's
No.
No? Okay. And you stopped smoking weed, which is
Yeah, I
good.
did.
That's good for health. We're gonna. Are you okay if we do it, or do we
No,
have to
not
open
at
the window?
all.
Okay.
All right,
Last
here we
time,
go.
I thought.
What do you think about when you don't want to come
I
fast?
probably did get high last time.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I could hear it. Can you hear it? All right, let's go. Bump up our headphones.
What do you think about when you don't want to come fast?
Work, feet.
9/11.
What do you think?
9/11.
Yeah, 9/11. Good. What do you think about Jordan?
I think work is a really good answer.
Work. All right. So Jesse, the last time you were here, you're promoting seaweed.
Yeah.
You still doing that? Sea moss.
Yeah.
Sea moss.
Yeah,
So,
definitely, man.
All right. Tell us about the sea moss.
So the sea moss, it's most people turn it into a gel, but it comes from the sea, and it has 92 minerals out of 102, I believe, that we have in our body. So it's the most natural form of multivitamins that you can possibly get. A lot of the things that we're getting from the pharmacies is artificial, and they have their benefits, but they also have a lot of their side effects that they won't tell us. They're trying to promote their brand, and they're just trying to keep us coming back, and their goal in reality is to keep us as sick as possible so that we keep having to buy their products. Let's see exactly what organization it is.
And sea moss is just natural.
Complete, yeah.
Can you grow sea moss? Like if you got some ocean water and put it in a bucket and.
So they do have, I would say, like non-organic sea moss that they grow in pools here in America, but the benefits aren't the same.
Oh, so it has to be ocean.
Yeah,
Just
like if you want the real deal, like it's gonna be a lot more potent from the ocean.
It needs that whale shit residue in the water.
Yeah, definitely.
Got it. So what have you noticed? Max, do you eat sea moss?
I do not.
No, you gotta sell this guy, dude.
Not yet, man. I barely started.
Why not? Why not? You don't smoke weed. You don't
really
eat sea
good.
moss.
I just haven't put him on it yet. He really doesn't know much about it yet, but I.
Okay. Well, let's teach him right now. Let's use this show to teach him.
Yeah, so
what he's missing out on.
The gel gives you a lot of energy, so I like to take it in the morning, first thing when I wake up, empty stomach, and it throughout the day, like I feel energized for the most part until I go to the gym, and then I work out, and then I get tired afterwards. But I also take it for post recovery, so it helps with your recovery for it, helps with your skin, helps with your mental health, your heart health. It helps clean out your blood. Let's pull out, man. The benefits are endless. Let's see. I have actually
Pretty good.
a picture.
By the way,
there's so many benefits behind it.
Taj Baby's smoking weed tonight, by the way.
Have you heard?
For the first time.
Have you also heard that feeding seaweed to cows can reduce their methane emissions?
No.
It's pretty interesting.
No, I've heard about it.
Yeah, there's some. Don't quote me on this, but there are some scientific studies out there that indicate that it can reduce the amount of methane emissions by northwards of 80%.
Wow.
So
yeah. So
it's quite amazing.
Going vegan can help a lot too.
Are you vegan?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his stretcher.
So I got a question. All right,
get on the mic,
about
Coach.
that.
Get on the mic. Nobody can
All
hear
right.
me. There you
So,
tell him, Junior.
you being a vegan, like, what are some really good, like, and I mean, this might be kind of a little bit intricate, but like, what are some good, like, tri-tip alternatives? Yeah.
I would say jackfruit. It's probably the closest one to it.
How do you make jackfruit taste good, like meat, like in the sense of like, okay, like you're vegan, so it's like obviously you're kind of used to the, you know what I mean,
the flavors of it. It's a little different, but
for someone coming like just off meat and off all that, like what's something that makes that like taste
I
good?
would say it's all in the sauce and the flavoring, the seasonings. Like I've made burgers that like I'll give to my family and they never notice until after you say something. They're kind of like, I can taste it. They're like,
is that true, Max?
Yeah,
Max corroborates that story.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you feel good about it. Honestly, when you're eating those things, you feel good about it and you feel energized. Most times you eat meat, you're gonna feel tired. Food should never make you tired. And meats make you tired. You eat a fat steak, you're gonna want to go to sleep after.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
That's true.
Yeah.
You eat a fat burger, you want to go to sleep.
It makes sense if you're an insomniac.
Yeah.
I've been honestly thinking about going vegan, like in the sense of like just like kind of like not completely 100%, but like kind of waning off like meat and shit. You know what I mean? So that's why I was curious, because I really want to know like how you kind of came off meat. Did you come off meat like or
I first went pescatarian, so I
Okay.
would only eat seafood. And then eventually I started cutting out the meat, and then eventually cutting out cheese, then eggs, and I'm not 100% vegan yet, because there's some things that like I'll eat, and sometimes I don't want to read the box, because if it has like something in there, I'm just gonna be like, man, I can't eat it, you know.
Yeah.
But little by little, you know, it's been about 4 years since I've eaten meat. It gets easier with time. You know, but you do notice a big difference. For me, I used to have a lot of anger issues, a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, and when I stopped eating meat, I felt a lot of those things going away. Because the reason we feel a lot of those things is because the animals are being tortured right before they're being butchered, and all that feeling, all that energy is held in their meat. So when you're consuming it, you're also consuming everything they just went through, including the steroids, all the crap they put in them to make them as fat as possible. what they do to these cows, they get them so fat with so many steroids that the cows start breaking their ankles.
Wow.
And they're screaming in pain.
Holy fuck.
And that's when they know, okay, his ankles are broken. He's fat enough to butcher them.
Fuck.
So we're absorbing all that. That's why a lot of society in general, I feel like a lot of us aren't as happy as we should be. Wow. I feel like a lot of us hold a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of us are bipolar. I feel like I was bipolar. And when I stopped eating meat, it went away.
Wow.
It was a big change.
Is that true, Max?
Yeah,
Yeah, Max says it's true.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe that though.
Give me a second. Can I get into this?
All right, Max is on the mic.
Check this out.
Here.
I actually originally was before, in the beginning of the year, I stopped eating meat.
Here.
And when I stopped eating meat, I started going first chicken, and then obviously I had left the red meat. And when I went, like literally with no red meat, I started feeling really good. And then I started trying to go pescatarian because obviously that's how he was going down his route. So obviously I stuck more closer to him and just focusing on the gym. And that gave me a lot of energy. You know what I mean? It changes the more aspect of my life looking at things because obviously I like eating a burger. No one can say that they don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A fat burger is always good. You know what I mean? But
Always.
the consequences of your health later on, like where you're tired, you don't want to get up, you get lazy, you're always angry. You know what I mean? That's a cost that you have to live with, or you either have to change it. You know what I mean? And I feel like obviously changing it was better for me. That's why right now I'm gonna start again and start a new process because obviously if I want the bod that I want, obviously I have to give away some of the things that I have to give away. If that means drinking, that means like hanging out, eating fatty foods, then hey, so be it. I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta feel good about yourself. You know what I mean?
Yep. True that.
Facts.
What are you going to give up, Tosh? It's pretty obvious.
Tosh was
What are you
like,
gonna give
no
up?
comment.
Yeah.
So let me pass the mic.
No, honestly, like I really like. So I went pescatarian when I had COVID.
For like 3 days?
No, for real. Like I actually went for like a couple months. I went for like a couple months. No meat, no red meat. I just went completely pescatarian. I ate salmon, cod, like nothing, like no red meat, and I felt fucking great. So that kind of inspired me in a way to actually go pescatarian. I don't think I would ever go fully like vegan, but like I do think that I really want to go pescatarian, like fully at some point. But like right now, like I had an In-N-Out burger, like just about 4 hours ago. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but
So he's basically saying he's going to do something that he didn't even do.
Yeah.
I was a vegetarian for a year, and I could do that again. I liked
The whole
it.
year.
Okay, question. What's the difference between a vegetarian, a pescatarian, vegan?
So vegetarian, vegetables, but like still eggs and cheese.
Okay.
Still some animal-based products. Pescatarian, there's meat, so that's fish. It's a fish-based diet.
Yeah. But no chicken or beef.
Yeah.
Or
so
pork.
Veganism is strictly plants and fruits. No animal-based products whatsoever.
No honey.
Yep.
It's crazy.
No honey. Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Honey?
Yeah, because like
count as animals?
The bees eat it and then they like throw it up, so
Yeah.
it's considered like not vegan.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard about that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much the differences
I haven't heard
between
that
them.
Yeah, no, I got booked at Blenders. He was like, "Bro, you're not vegan." Then I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "The honey."
Oh,
I was like, "What?" I was like, "No way." This was about like 2 years ago though, so I was cheating for a long time on the honey. But then I got introduced into agave. Agave is a lot better for you.
So
Yeah, that's what I put. I put that in my
how do
coffee.
you like the vegan cheese?
It's not as good as the real cheese, but I have had some that like there's some Parmesan vegan cheeses, and you can't tell the difference.
Okay.
Thank you for being a vegan that admits that some shit is not as good.
Yeah, no,
mean?
like I'm
Like,
not
some
gonna
people
lie.
are trying to
No,
convince
it's
me.
It's
so
tough.
much
It's
better.
tough.
Don't go live on ours.
No, it's not on yours.
I know.
Randall, tell them about the other
Turn
night
it
when we had cod.
Tell them it's on YouTube Live.
And we had asparagus. Tell them about that shit.
Go to YouTube, guys.
I don't. It's
Gotta
why.
go.
What about it?
I cooked a dinner.
We cooked a good ass dinner
Taj
with
was
like.
drunk. That's not much to it.
I wasn't drunk.
I got to teach my kids about this is what happens when you drink a lot of alcohol. And then Taj fell down. It was perfect, like right on key. Yeah. Is alcohol part of your regimen?
No, it shouldn't be. That's for sure.
Is it sometimes you do it though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of my. That's one of the things I'm trying to leave behind.
human.
You know, smoking weed. I got to leave that behind. Eating meat, I got to leave that behind. Eventually, I want to like discipline myself from sex.
Oh my
like
God.
keep that completely out.
Celibacy.
Yeah, man, it's tough. It definitely is tough. So I would say those are my next two steps. Would be no drinking at all, and no sex.
All right.
At all.
So when are you planning to do
hold
that?
on. So quick question. So with sex, like, what is it like that you want to just like retain? Is it like you want to retain the semen and you want to fucking like what
A
is?
spiritual secretion.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Are you allowed to jerk off?
No.
So
So
no sex, no jerking off. And then how long until that decision is going to be made?
I've been making it for the past 2 years, man.
All right.
Procrastination is
Yeah.
a
So
killer.
you're taking
Ladies.
No.
So no jerking off at all.
Yeah, you know, I've gone a month, but it takes a lot more than just holding back from it. There's things that, like, for the spiritual secretion, you have to really clear your mind for that to work. You have to work a lot on your breathing. You have to do a lot of yoga. You have to meditate. You have to stretch.
That's like if you come without touching your dick or having someone else touch your dick?
No, so
with spiritual secretion.
So spiritual secretion is
Do you know what that is? Take a guess.
This is real shit.
I want to hear what your
This
guess
is real shit. This is real shit.
So
No, this
Junior.
is real.
No, just
This shit is hella real.
what if you had to guess? What is
listen to what he's got to say, bro. Come on now.
it gets so deep, man, with what it really is. So our pineal gland creates this, I would say, like oil, some type of liquid that's supposed to travel down our spine. And it travels to our nutsack, and then we ejaculate and we release that oil, which becomes our cum in a way. And by retaining that, after 33 days, it's supposed to travel back up your spine, back to your pineal gland, and it's supposed to give you like an awakening. It's supposed to like give you. You're supposed to be able to find like heaven on earth. It's supposed to be the pathway to heaven. It's like
if you go 30 days without coming?
33 days, and it happens. I think it's gonna happen tomorrow. Actually, it resets like every month. It resets, and you're supposed to do it at a certain day, and you're supposed to do certain things to it. It's supposed to unlock your chakras.
But
So-
how long does it last for before you have to start the next 33 day?
It would last for the rest of your life, I would say.
Oh.
The experience
until
you get
until
from
you
it.
come again.
Yeah, but
goes
no, even if you do come again, like it's not gonna go away. The experience you get from it, but it's an experience that you'd probably want to continue. The longer you with like no fap, the longer you hold it, the more energy you'll have, the more clarity you'll have, the less distractions you'll have, the more in touch with your actual self you'll be. You know, I feel like a lot of that. The energy that we have, that sexual energy is the most powerful energy, I would say. It's like when you're having sex, there's no other feeling like it. You know, you push out so much energy, but if you were to obtain that energy and hold it within yourself, you could use it for more powerful things, like manifesting your reality, like changing your future. You would be able to do things. It's extremely potent what this thing can do for you. Give us a little bit of your background with it. Maybe I left some.
So I just can't get laid.
Nah, so like honestly, like I heard about it. I heard about that, and I was like, wow, that's fucking interesting as fuck. Like to think about like what you just said about how it being like one of the most powerful things on this planet. You know, like when we have sex.
No, don't look at me in the eyes when you say that.
You know what I mean?
Like when
we as a group.
That ain't no gay shit. I'm not looking
at
at you
Junior.
like that.
No, don't look at me, bro.
No,
That's
but
creepy,
like,
dude.
I'm not looking at you. Nah, I was like,
I was glancing at the bottom while.
Yeah.
nah. So like,
very
yeah,
weird,
no,
very
but
strong
that's
vibe.
real shit.
Come
Though.
play that back.
That's real shit. When you're fucking somebody, it's like that's some real fucking. You know what I mean? Some real shit. But like, Yeah, when you retain all that energy and like, cause I heard about it on somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I heard it, but it's fucking. It's like a real fucking thing. Like, you're really you are giving yourself to that person. That person is giving themselves to you. So it's like, it's a fucking like thing. So if you retain all that shit, it's like, yeah, man, like, it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Jesse, aren't you afraid that like when you turn 85 and you can't get it up anymore, you're gonna be like, God damn it, why did I not come for like 33 days or all that time?
Complete opposite, I would say. I don't know. I feel like that now, and
You'll be like 85. You'll be like,
I'll be busting nuts at 85.
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
Yeah.
Thank you for that image. All right.
I feel like the quicker I get.
I mean, everybody's gonna be busting nuts at 85. We're all, you know what I mean? That's the way it goes.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope I bust a nut at 85. Unless I get spiritual secretion, then
that's the.
Yeah, I hope I'm not.
Jim Carrey is the one that taught me about it. He experienced it after his wife died.
Oh shit, Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Right after his wife died, he talks about it, and he talks about there's
holy shit
33 vertebrae that you're supposed to travel through during it, and Jesus died at 33, so it leads back to like
a lot of
like the body. Yeah, it's a very spiritual thing, man. That it's supposed to. Jesus did it himself, and
does it speed up if you like hang upside down for a long time?
It's a good question.
The mic.
like day 31. Let's speed this up. You know,
that's a good question.
Did you ever have any like psychedelic experiences? Like, did you ever use psilocybin?
Yeah.
And come to any of these conclusions?
Yeah, no, that's definitely what brought me to it, man.
I can tell.
So you took mushrooms and you're like, I'm not gonna come anymore. I'm gonna get the spiritual secretion. Yeah. Well, you probably already had heard about it.
Yeah.
I might try it for 33
I think
days.
it like everything, like doing mushrooms opened a whole new door, like a whole new world.
Yeah.
Nice.
And things would start to happen. Things just got brought to me. And, you know, like somebody told me about The Secret, and they were like, "Yeah, you should watch this documentary." And then within 1 week, it got brought up 3 times until I was like, "Okay, you know, I'll watch it." And then my friend was like, "Here, read this book." Another person was like, "Read this book, The Secret." And then I'm like, "Bro,
so you
like,
had to.
I got the book. I was like, I don't like reading, you know, so I'm not gonna read this. This is the 3rd time." And then I'm sitting there, and then it pops up on Netflix, and I'm like, that's weird. All right, I'm gonna watch it.
They're like,
now.
you don't even have to read it.
And I watched it, man, and it changed my life forever. It showed me something that magic became real. Just to say that magic, miracles, God became real in my life.
From shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've had some pretty crazy, same kind of things on the shrooms. Changes the way, because it sticks with you. I haven't done DMT. I'm not even sure what that is.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about DMT because you mentioned the pineal gland. I know that DMT originates from there when it comes through the body.
Oh, like it's the neurotransmitter.
Thank you for bringing that up. So so the spiritual secretion is supposed to give you like a DMT experience.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of when you were talking.
It travels back up to your pineal gland, and it's supposed to like release DMT. DMT is released in your body when you die, and right before you're born.
So you hallucinate right before you die. It's been documented.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't say it's hallucinations. I'd say you're seeing the truth.
Oh, interesting.
You're seeing the truth, because how is it possible that all these people are seeing the same thing? They're going to the same place. They're seeing their whole life flash before your eyes. In my experience, I didn't see my whole life flash before my eyes. I saw everybody's. I became everything in existence. I became every single human being. I went back. My body melted into complete liquid. I turned into water, and then I turned into like organisms, and then from organisms turned into a fish, and then into a reptile, and then I crawled onto land. Then I turned into like a caveman, from like monkey to caveman to what we are today. And then I also went into the future. I saw things in the future, like the technology we have right now. It's all the things that I saw in my trip starting to become reality. And I saw so far ahead that we had technology with talking dogs. And as soon as I saw that, now there's dogs that are like pushing buttons and able to communicate. And like now they have dogs that could drive a car. All these things started popping up. Yeah, man, they're teaching dogs to drive cars. It's insane. It's insane.
I'm not for riding into that shit.
Flush toilets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean,
I've
think
seen the
about
dogs that can get you a beer, and they've put a rope on the fridge handle. Like, those are insane.
But
Well, my dog ate some rotten salmon and then threw up on our rug.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to go down like an artificial intelligence rabbit hole,
Oh.
but
I do.
yeah, I could because I kind
Jesse
of
does.
okay. Cool.
I have a question about the shrooms though. Like, did you?
Yeah, go
did
ahead,
you
'cause then
take,
I have a question
so much
about AI.
shrooms that like you ceased to exist, like you melted away, and then you didn't know if
You talking
anything
about
about
you're talking
time.
about ego
You didn't
death?
know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just
Time is a
like you-
construct that we have in the 3D, but when you go into those other worlds, time don't
When
exist.
time and
Right.
space cease to
Because I
exist.
ate so much shrooms once, I just melted away and I didn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And I didn't have arms, I didn't have legs, I didn't have a head.
You don't right now.
But I could still, yeah,
So
okay.
that's how
yeah,
deep it is.
yeah.
We think we create. This
But I couldn't
body
perceive
with-
him. Okay, we'll say I couldn't perceive my
Dude,
normal perception of
so-
arms and legs. And
Like-
then, yeah.
Dude, when I was in college, like my introductory philosophy class, the professor, before she even starts introducing the students or whatever, like talking about the course material, any of that, she just like sits down and like fucking exposes us to like this metaphysical reality where she goes, just like knocks on the desk and she's like, "Are we really here?" And then all of a sudden, like I just like take a step back and I'm like, "Holy shit, it's gonna be one of those classes."
Man, they have
Yeah,
classes
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the type of.
I think
wanna
I've
go
heard
back
of
to school.
retreats. Like they have retreats in the woods
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
but I wanted
like
to
a
ask
class
you
in college.
about the singularity. Do you think that we're approaching that? Do you know what the singularity is, first of all? I assume that you do.
Explain it to me. I probably do.
It's when artificial intelligence supersedes human intelligence. At that
Okay,
point,
they
when
already have.
technologically we're there. Do you think that we're there or any point close?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit.
No, man. From my experiences, AI. If you. Okay, so if you get an artificial intelligent brain, and you get our brain, it's the same blueprint.
Yeah.
The AI computer works exactly like our brain. You know, I started putting all these things together.
What we designed.
Yeah, that too, but
Exactly. Like that's the catch-22, right? Like we create it, but at what point does it become more intelligent than us?
we're just. It already is. We've already created quantum computers.
We're already there.
That
And
are-
I'll tell you why.
Now we're
I'll,
talking.
I'll tell you why.
Wait, let him finish though.
Yeah, these quantum computers are already solving problems that are like 3,000 years ahead of our intelligence, like so advanced. And these computers are also creating simulations. It's creating virtual realities, and it's based all off of the information that it has from us. So it's creating more AI, and it's creating, I would say, like human androids. It's creating people just like us. It's creating realities, and it's trying to figure things out in different ways, in equations, whatever. And these computers, those people that it's making in there, they're so human like us that they think they're real. And it gets back to us, like who created us if you really think about it. And if an AI computer, its brain is just like ours, and it uses 100% of its capacity, and they say we can only use 10,
Yeah.
but what if we could use 100? Have you seen the movie Lucy?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so Lucy, it's a movie, and this girl, they kidnap her, and then they put this type of drug in her stomach to transport it, and then like she ends up getting kidnapped again by like these different people, I think, or they're holding her in a holding cell, and then they start beating her up. They kick her in her stomach, and the bag rips in her stomach. The bag of drugs that is released is supposed to be like DMT.
Okay.
So it releases all into her bloodstream, and she like passes out, and it's like she thinks she's dying, similar to DMT. You think you're dying, and it causes her to use more percentage of her brain. So she starts using 20% of her brain. At 20% of her brain, she's like a ninja. Like she can fight. She
Small
can
hits.
she can do a bunch of things. At
Taking it slow.
30%,
Taking it slow.
she can start reading people's minds. At like 40% or 40%, she can see energy.
30%.
She can see energy. Like she can see the radio call. She'll be able to see radio calls, and she was able to see everybody's cell phone calls. She was able to look around and see everything. 50%, 60%, she's already controlling reality. She's able to like move people with her mind. She's able to do extraordinary things. By the time she gets to 100%, she dissolves into everything. She transcends. If you've seen Transcendence, the same thing. He becomes like 100% awareness, and he transcends. All of those movies are supposed to symbolize Jesus. Lucy is supposed to be Jesus. If you look at the meaning of her name, Lucy means to shine light, or the light, and Jesus was the light. It also connects with the Matrix. Neo, the one that is supposed to save us, is supposed to be Jesus Christ in our today's time, and
Also,
it's just yes. So
Lucy is a term for LSD.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, I
like,
didn't
I
even-
got a question. Okay, so check it out. So AI, right? I don't know. We fucking went the fuck. We went like with, but like, so with AI, right? What?
Formulate. Formulate.
So what I was trying to say, we don't have it here yet, but in LA they already have like robots delivering Uber Eats, right? They already have that type of shit. They already have like robots delivering Uber Eats.
Yeah, I've seen
right
them,
there to
the
your door.
little box trash can.
Yeah.
In Santa Monica, they have a little snack delivery.
So I guess what everybody's trying to get at here, I don't know, is do you feel like, well, we already know that every job is going to become automated. We all know that. I mean, like McDonald's, you could already, or in some spots, you know. But yeah, man, like what you're saying, that's just crazy. Like that, my brain, I can't.
We're in the Matrix. Is what I'm trying to say.
I can't really
What I'm
wrap my
trying to
head around
really
that shit
say,
right now.
man.
But like,
it is a lot.
Can I say something?
And
I'll
those,
smoke, dude.
Hop on the mic, Max. This is Max, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch this.
All right, he's got something to say.
I was actually hearing about this guy that actually paid. He paid, I guess, on Facebook or something, or on YouTube. There's a like video of this Chinese girl that obviously sings a certain way, and that she's very beautiful. Well, this guy paid for her voice to be transferred into one of those sex bodies. Mm-hmm. You know those new sex bodies that they're making that are robots.
where'd you look this up?
Oh, I swear. Yeah, it's crazy. This guy paid. He paid for her AI information. That obviously she's adaptable like a person. She has feelings. She has emotions. She has all these items, and this guy paid for that.
So he
You know what I
fucks her.
Well, he's creating a body for her because he wants that as his spouse. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy. You
I
know
heard
what I
in
mean?
Japan they don't even have sex anymore. Like it's just pretty much dolls and shit.
Yeah, but not because they choose not to. Not doing spiritual secretions, dude. It's hard to get
It's
laid
just an
for their
aging
culture.
population, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, it's not by choice.
Yeah.
No.
Don't they limit their children? Like you only let them.
No,
have
that's
one kid?
China. That's China.
That was
and
China.
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
China has a population crisis now.
Exactly. One child
They fucked
policy
it
is
up,
out the door.
dude.
It's
Now they're
gone.
gonna lose half of their population in the next 20 years.
Well, they better start getting like rabbits and stuff.
Population control.
Yeah,
New World
yeah.
Order.
Well, they tried to do population control. Now they're trying to. Well, yeah. Now they're trying to ramp it up. They're like, we fucked up, dude. We should have let all those people have those girls. Yeah. Well, just to go back to like the Matrix and all that kind of stuff. I think, like when you're on mushrooms or psychedelics, it's just. I'm not sure why people realize stuff when they're on it, because I feel like usually it's just one of those things where it changes your perception. Like even when you come out of it, because you realize everything's fake.
I think it changes your perception, but I think it also heightens your senses.
For sure.
A vision, yeah, for sure. That's why your pupils are like.
Well,
you look like a
vision,
raccoon.
like hearing, like you listen to an album when you're on mushrooms.
You can feel it.
Yeah,
you can feel the music.
You can feel the music.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the vibrations.
Yeah, it's true. I wish we did shrooms like before this show.
That'd be very interesting. I would enjoy that.
We could do that
Really?
sometime.
It'd probably be so boring, like to listen to. Yeah,
Probably.
Because we're gonna be sitting here telepathically communicating.
We're
the whole time.
flying.
I'm not doing shrooms on a show unless Jesse and Jordan are here. You do 'em? Have you ever done mushrooms?
I'll do
No.
shrooms with you
Oh
guys.
shit. Maybe not on the show then.
Man.
Yeah.
You know, shrooms to me, I talk
Well,
to God
here-
so much.
Here,
Yeah.
what we have to do is we gotta have at least.
Alright.
Shut the fuck
Here,
up.
hop on the mic. Hop on the mic.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I was in the middle of a sentence.
All right. Jordan has just gotten the mic ripped out of his hands by Taj Bibi, and
He's going live.
So
yeah, he's
all I'm
going
gonna say
live.
is like,
YouTube.
look, man, robotic sex is crazy. So I never had no robotic sex, but I honestly, low key, would kind of like to know what the fuck that shit feels like.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
well, it's a
Like-
matter of time before the robots are able to do
It's gonna
everything we
feel
do
real.
but better.
It's gonna- yeah.
No,
it's just a matter of time,
I think it would sound something like dubstep.
Like dubstep.
I don't know what it would
Yeah.
feel like though.
I don't know, but like,
Guardians of the Galaxy. Obviously, he has
Yeah,
sex
yeah.
with the robot. It's literally telling you, obviously, that you're putting close to
We
that.
are robots.
it's like you're putting in work. You're putting
In a
work,
way.
but like, okay,
Yeah.
Think about it. To move your muscle, it's like electricity traveling from electrical impulses from
Yeah.
your mind
Yeah.
to move.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch Terminator, they create their robots
Yeah.
have blood and stuff. Like they
Yeah.
can make like a robotic human being. He had a real heart and everything.
Oh yeah.
So that's connected. So the same maker from the Matrix created Terminator. John Connor is supposed to be the one to save us from Doomsday. JC, his initials is Jesus Christ. And if you look at the actual maker of the Matrix, it's a black lady. She came out and like Hollywood took her like movie and created their own thing and like
They stole it from her.
So-
Yeah.
they stole it from her, and she talks about that John Connor's supposed to be the one to save us all, and she symbolizes Jesus Christ, and in the future, so John Connor ends up losing. 1,000 years later, Neo was born, and then Morpheus tells him, he's like, there was a man before you that could do the things you could do to make the changes. So John Connor is reincarnated into
Morpheus.
into Neo.
Neo.
He's the one. And then if you think about it, Neo's supposed to be Jesus Christ. Well, what's his girlfriend's name or his wife? Trinity. It's supposed to be like the Holy Trinity. Everything is intertwined with the Bible. It's supposed to show us something. And it's when you go down the rabbit hole, they would say, follow the white rabbit.
Yeah.
Once you go down that rabbit hole, there's no turning back. When you find out the truth of our reality, it's extremely overwhelming.
You have to go through a rabbit hole to connect all that stuff.
Oh, I'm loving all these
You know.
Alice in Wonderland references.
Yeah.
I definitely do too.
I watched that with my kids the other day, and it's just like this lady just gets fucked up like every 5 minutes in the movie. She starts off with the pills, then she's drinking alcohol, then she drinks that mushroom tea.
Yeah.
She's doing shrooms.
Well,
She's doing all kinds of shit
it's,
in there.
it's inspired by Lewis Carroll back in the 19th century when he wrote the book. You know what the drug of choice was, right, Randall?
Watch out! Watch out! We almost lost the show.
It was opium.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also believe that there was some psilocybin mushrooms influencing that movie
For sure.
in the book.
Yeah. I mean, she ate shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
It's a really good book for so many reasons, but the genre that it falls under is just brilliant. It's literary nonsense because the entire purpose of it is just making fun of the concept of logic.
Really?
Yeah. And that's why it's funny because it's
Fuck! I gotta watch all these movies again.
it's because it's not supposed to make sense. And then fun fact,
Alice in Wonderland.
so okay, can I ask
Oh,
a
okay.
question? What the fuck? Okay, hold on.
Taj, fresh back from
No,
the
no, no,
backyard.
hold on.
Where you
So
took a piss in my garden.
Okay.
All right.
So logic and emotion. What do you listen to the most?
I think it's a little bit of both. You know, I feel like you gotta be logical, but at the same time, you have to go with your gut feeling. You know, you have to. I can feel when something's right or wrong, or something can logically be telling me to go this way. But if I deep down think like, I don't care what the world says. I feel like this is what I should do. Then I'm gonna go with my feeling for the most part.
Yeah, and I think if you're spiritually in tune, intuition. Intuition actually falls similarly within.
Taj Bibby's popping bottles.
Alright, we're good. Don't sure.
You better offer one for everyone.
Nah, hell yeah. Hey, look,
Except
check it
for
out.
Jesse.
It's the holidays.
Except for Jesse.
It's the holidays,
He's on a
so
health kick.
we're out here popping bottles.
Does everybody here celebrate Christmas? What holidays do you celebrate?
I celebrate everything.
Alright, well,
Just celebrate
happy
life.
holidays,
I
everyone.
just celebrate life.
Cheers.
Happy
Hey Jesse, can you show everyone your merch you got on?
Yeah, sure, man. It's a
It's on this camera here.
Organic
Okay.
vegan.
So you're selling this, right?
organic vegan.
You sell this?
No, not yet. Actually,
Okay.
I just
thought you
made
were
this
selling
one
it.
just to when I'm going out and selling this.
What's the 222 symbolize? Because that's your Instagram. It's on 222,
So,
and then you put 222 on your sleeve.
I'm really big into numerology. I believe that the numbers, they speak to us in a lot of different ways. And 222,
I like this guy. He's deep.
if
I
you
knew you
look up numerology calculator, you can put in your birthday, and everybody has a soul number. It's almost like your horoscope, but it's supposed to be your life path. It's supposed to be a lot more in depth.
I think mine's 3.
3? Okay, so yeah, most people have 1 through 9, and each one has its characteristics. And then there's master numbers 11, 22, and 33. Master number 11 is a spiritual master. So he's supposed to be like a pope. He's supposed to be somebody that's extremely spiritual. Master number 22 is the master builder. He's supposed to rebuild society, rebuild the world. He's supposed to bring heaven to earth. He's supposed to build a city in the sky and bring it down to earth. That's supposed to be Zion that we speak of in the Bible. That's supposed to come down to earth. Then number 33 is spirit or master teacher. Supposed to be extremely intelligent, and he's supposed to bring knowledge to solve problems and just know everything. I'm a master number 22. So since I was a kid, I've always dreamed of changing the world, doing something amazing, and I've always believed thinking outside of the box all the time. And I started manifesting things in my life frequently, and then I found out exactly why the number 22 helped me a lot. And I feel like I'm not fully the master number 22 that I want to be yet. I feel like I'm not there yet. So there's a lot of things that I have to overcome. There's a lot of energy levels that I have to break through, and that's where the spiritual secretion comes in play, because we have these energy levels. I don't know if you've seen Avatar, like the last Airbender.
Great show.
So one of the episodes, he's like, "What are chakras?" Like he didn't know how to say. He's like chakras.
Yeah.
And then the old man is like, chakras are energy levels that you have in your body, and it shows them these fountains, and each fountain was like a circle and circle, but there was gunk that was blocking the water from flowing through all the energy levels.
It's too
And
dirty.
he removed the gunk, and then all the water started flowing, and then the water flew easy, to flow with life. If you're going in a direction that's against your destiny, then you're always going to struggle. You're swimming against the current. But to go with life, to flow through it, and the spiritual secretion is supposed to take all the blockages from your chakras out. It's supposed to open all your chakra levels. And when you open your crown chakra, that's your crown chakra. You're supposed to become God at that point. I would say become one with God. We are a creation of God. We all have God inside of us. We are all our own gods in a way, and not to sound like cocky or in a disrespectful way to God. We're not the creators, but we are part of the creator. And you're supposed to I think you're supposed to use 100% of your brain at that point. You're supposed to transcend in a way. And those things go back to the Bible with Jesus. There's hidden books that were taken out the Bible. They don't speak of Jesus from 14 to 30 years old. They don't know where he was because they don't know who he was, or they don't want to tell us who he really was. And he was a yogi. He went into the mountains and unlocked his chakras to where he unlocked the crown chakra. So when he came back to the world, he was able to perform miracles. He was able to do things that were unbelievable. At 30 was the first time he ever performed any miracles. The first time anybody knew who he was, at 30 years old. And he was going around telling people, I am God, but so are you. Every single one of you, so are you. And he was teaching these people the same thing that he had learned. And the church didn't like it. because an individual becomes very dangerous to society, to government, to every religion. They don't want the individual because then they can't control you.
They're probably like, this guy's starting a cult. We better put him down.
Yeah, they wanted to they started calling him the Antichrist. But it doesn't make sense when they knew the truth. The churches know the truth. The church, the Pope holds his staff that has a pine cone on it. The pine cone is supposed to symbolize your pineal gland. Why would he even have that staff unless he knew what it really meant? Why would they put a pine cone on it? The Egyptians on the pyramids, there's a lot of the Egyptians, they're holding these like pine cones. And a lot of different religions hold the pine cones. But why don't they ever speak about it and tell us what it really is? And so you go do your own research, jump down the rabbit hole, and then you start to find out what it really means.
So it means pineal gland.
Yeah, the pine cone symbolizes your pineal gland.
Why would they pick the pine cone? Just because it looks like it?
Yeah, your pineal gland looks exactly like a pine cone.
That's why they call it pineal. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it sounds like what we need to do is the shrooms the next show.
Yeah,
definitely, right?
Yeah, and that's what that's really what led me to being vegan as well. I had a connection with animals. I had a connection with nature. I had a connection with everything, and I fell so in love with nature and animals that I didn't want to do anything to harm it. You know, I couldn't. I don't. I don't judge anybody that eats meat ever. You know, but for me, it's like
you didn't want to
eating you. I don't see any difference. You know, like we say, like, oh, the animal's less conscious, less intelligent. Well, would you eat your dog? Like, I mean, the dog and the pig and the cow, their intelligence is similar. They're very similar.
What if you're like going out with a girl and she was like, you have to kill this spider?
Oh, no, I don't, man. I don't kill mosquitoes.
You say I don't kill. You don't kill mosquitoes?
I just blow them away. I don't kill mosquitoes. But for the most part, I don't get bit up by mosquitoes or bugs. I have not been bit by a spider since I stopped killing spiders. I wonder why. It's crazy. I really have not been bit by any bug in a long time. I have not been sick in years.
Really?
The craziest thing is, I would say a lot of it could be from being vegan, but I think it's more mentally. I used to get sick every single year. I would get the flu every single year, and I would tell myself like, "Oh crap, flu season! I'm about to get the flu." I think it was all in my head. I think I was manifesting myself to getting sick, and I told myself, you know what? I'm not getting sick no more. This is the first year I'm not gonna get sick. It's been like 4 years. I have not been sick.
Nice. So it's a nice breezy pandemic for you. Mm-hmm. And I take it you didn't get vaccinated.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No, you don't want that. I don't recommend it for anybody.
So this guy, dude, we're for sure getting kicked off YouTube right now. But,
sure.
I'm not even gonna say it.
I got vaccinated.
Why'd you ask the question?
No, I didn't ask the question, YouTube. And we've been getting kicked off for giving medical advice.
Fully vaccinated.
YouTube kicked us off because we're smoking weed and some fucking
dude said
cannabis is medicine and blah blah blah, and then we're off for giving medical advice.
They kick you off when you're speaking facts, man. When they're trying to hide.
So it's good.
Yeah,
it's good. We got kicked off, dude. Yeah. The problem is
they don't like the truth.
What do I always tell you, Randall?
They also don't like sending DMs. To you that are inappropriate.
We're still on, aren't we, right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure we haven't got kicked off yet.
We might any second now.
The problem is not the fact checkers. The problem is who are the fact checkers.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That is a problem.
The Men in Black.
Yep.
Yeah. Google.
Watch.
There it is.
Giant multinational corporations. Oh yeah, I hear the CIA. Oh no, they're already friends with me at the podcast at the 805 Uncensored. We're really close there.
All right. So we looked up, Jesse. We looked up some fads that have been going on with the spirituality, and what's your feelings on drinking the urine? Because that's like a big thing going on.
Oh man, I haven't done
that video.
I haven't done my
video.
He has the video. I don't know what video.
Who was drinking the urine? That's what I want to know.
No. This is a big thing going on. These people, not medical advice. They're drinking They piss in a cup first thing in the morning. We did a whole show on this. Yeah. Junior's so grossed out by
They
it.
drink their own piss.
And they drink their own piss in the morning because they feel like there's certain nutrients in there that need to get another
Return
round.
back.
I know.
I'm not even
Then
joking.
return
dude.
it
might be
back.
right.
They have
Yeah.
to return
I know
back.
that obviously you could drink your own urine, but you have to cook it at least. You know what I mean?
No.
Put it in a
Yeah.
pot and cook
So-
it,
It's
gonna
you know what I mean?
stink
Clean
even
it.
So actually, it
That's what I've
dehydrates you
heard.
because there's salt
Yeah.
in your urine. Yeah.
But just drinking it like that, I don't think that's not healthy.
No.
Not healthy.
I don't know.
boil it or
Who
some
knows,
shit.
man? Like, I know there's a lot of weird shit that might be true. Who knows? They might have a lot of salt in it, but like,
What about sunbathing your balls?
yeah, I would think there's benefits to that too.
Really?
But I
Yeah.
won't
For
go
real?
look
Okay, I
up
wanna hear it. I wanna
exactly
hear it.
because then if I
Yeah.
get
This is not medical advice, YouTube.
Don't-
But
We don't.
we're talking about somebody else who said sunning your testicles is beneficial, and we're discussing whether or not it's true, but Jesse believes it is.
Sunbathing your
I won't go do the
testes.
research. I don't want to get convinced to do it. You know. So
Max, dude, what do you think? Do you want him to be convinced
I
that sunning
would
his
think,
balls
like,
is okay? Because you're
maybe
going to
20
be
minutes
walking
a
out in the
day.
backyard. You're going to see spread eagle Jesse.
I'm not.
But,
I'm not into that. You know what I mean? I think his testicles should stay in his pants.
okay, there you have it. So we have one yes, one
I'm
no.
gonna start sunbathing my balls.
Yeah, we have two yes,
Yeah.
one no. Jordan,
Yeah.
are you pro sunning your balls?
Today.
You did it today?
What is it supposed to do?
All right,
No,
neighbors.
no.
Jordan's
Junior,
neighbors.
I'm just
Check it
pro
out.
of that.
Oh, okay.
What is it supposed to do?
I thought it's supposed to be.
I don't know. I thought it was
It's
good for you. It's good.
testosterone.
I don't
Testosterone.
know.
It gives you more testosterone.
Does it? I don't know. I thought it was just
No,
like.
I'm just making shit up.
It's
I don't
supposed to give
fucking
me a
know.
bigger boner?
Vitamin D to the D.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it could indirectly. Yeah, indirectly it could.
I just thought it was good for you. You
I'm
know.
start making T-shirts.
Oh, I've done it before, like camping and shit. You know, I did this camping trip where
Sunny D.
Sunny D with the vitamin D. Fuck it,
There it is, Sunny D.
I did this camping trip. It was like 3 girls, 3 guys, and then we hiked about 18 miles in, and we got to our campsite. It was along this river with these natural hot springs. It was like in the middle of winter, and then we just were naked like for 4 days, just wandering around nature with no clothes.
Yeah.
And then we'd get cold and go in the hot springs. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's living.
Junior's been to a
That's
nude
living,
beach.
man.
Yeah, dude, I felt like an animal.
Yeah.
You know, like savage.
If we didn't have to work all
That's
the time.
crazy.
I know. That's kind of what I would do. Yeah.
Our lives would be like that.
Shit.
Yeah. Hey, I just have another announcement on the show. What's up, Junior? Oh, you're gonna do it?
You want one?
Okay.
I have a question for him.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I already took one.
All right.
What do you think about capitalism?
I have no opinion on it.
Okay. Randall, go ahead and say what you want to say.
Okay. Yeah. So listen, this is totally off topic, but it's something I wanted to do. This gentleman, we did a music show and we forgot to play your video, and I figured we could take a quick break.
Yeah,
Do a bong rip, maybe
Yeah.
pour the drinks, Taj, that you forgot to share with everyone.
Hey,
Yeah.
And then I
It's
just
all
wanted
here.
to play his
It's all
song while we're taking that break. Okay, so my bad, my man. I totally forgot to play your song, and I promised I would. The 90s with a Z, Mado Valentino. This is a sneak peek from his new album, Fake Famous. So Mado Valentino, everybody.
Fake famous.
Let's
Yeah.
listen to it.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go.
All right.
Came up on belly, set it off. Boys in the hood, had them full.
I'm from the 90s, was sending bunny, was moving bricks. I advise you to move like X, my brother died like Mitch. It's a lot of Ricos around, I'd rather keep a stick. A lot of secrets and demons due to the politics. I'm from the 90s, was sending bunny, was moving bricks. I advise you to move like X, my brother died like Mitch. It's a lot of Ricos around, I'd rather keep a stick. A lot of secrets and demons due to the politics. I guess I'm stuck inside the 90s, Nikes and white tees. These bitches repost my music as they like me. I never thought I'd see Hollywood set the big screen. Fat bad wood, name good, I feel like A-Wax. It take respect to get respect, don't get your chain snatched. I can stand on all 10, I'm not a J-Cat. I see your name just made the list, but we can change that. Been finger fucking these weapons, it go way back. So it's a problem and it's up, blood just say that. We can figure out depending where you stay at. Circle around the block with chops, we don't play that. I'm just a menace to society, work ain't at. I'm from the 90s, was sending bunny, was moving bricks. I advise you to move like Ace, my brother died like Mitch. It's a lot of Ricos around, I'd rather keep a stick. A lot of secrets and demons due to the politics. I'm from the 90s, was sending bunny, was moving bricks. I advise you to move like Ace, my brother died like Mitch. It's a lot of Ricos around, I'd rather keep a stick. A lot of secrets and demons due to the politics. I love the block, that's where I learned my intelligence. Find me in the trap, counting hella dead presidents. Ever since a nigga touched the mic, they say I'm heaven sent. I've been really in the mix with rappers you ain't never met. Santa Cruz drop top, I told the homie rent the vet. We some young fly niggas tryna flip a check. These bitches boosie, all they worry about is pills and sex. These bitches groupies, they just want a picture for the net. Street vets, you gotta get your time out on the field. I remember selling dimes when Pops was on the wheel. I caught on the game fast, a tiger on their heels. I'm popping bottles without cash, I feel like the 90s was sending bunny, was moving bricks. I advise you to move like Ace, my brother died like Mitch. It's a lot of Ricos around, I'd rather keep a stick. A lot of secrets and demons do
Pour it up. More fucking drink at the bottom.
Alright, Tomato Valentino, everybody.
Tilt the glass, tilt the glass, tilt the glass, tilt the glass. Nah, tilt the glass.
Oh, Jesus.
Because that's...
Alright. So that's Tomato Valentino, everybody. Sorry to interrupt the show, but I just want to make sure I got that out because we're starting to do bong rips. And I didn't want to forget because I get a little forgetful when I start doing that. So that's Tomato Valentino. Thank you, Junior.
That was fire.
Junior, what are we celebrating tonight?
Christmas.
Christmas,
bitch.
Tell us what Christmas is about, Jesse, because I know you got some number shit that's going to blow my mind right now.
Yeah, let me find it.
Okay, so while Jesse's finding what Christmas is about.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
What's the cup, huh?
Junior, no, what was that?
Clean it up.
I saw you doing some finger work up on that shit.
Yeah, that's what he does to the ladies. That's how he gets them ready. You think this guy had...
Oh, man.
What, are you too good to drink out of a cup? Because Junior put his finger in it?
Yeah. What do you think? You too good for that
You're
shit
too good
or what?
for that?
I am.
It's just his
The
finger.
alcohol kills the germs.
Yo,
The Junior's fingers ain't
I'm
even
not
anywhere.
drinking out of that.
drinking your own
I'm
brew.
not drinking out of
Okay.
that shit.
All right, here, Jesse's...
Fuck that. I don't know.
I said no.
All right,
They said
everybody.
yes.
Jesse's here. He's
No,
ready
remember
to tell us about the meaning of Christmas.
All right, will this play?
So it makes you
This
more
will say it a lot better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, put it in...
It's like you can't drink salt.
I was
that in
like,
your
oh,
phone.
you gotta do
That'll
something
go right
to
in.
it. You gotta like
Alright,
boil
guys.
it or something.
Get some dude.
Listen up. All right, Jesse's going to tell us what the meaning of Christmas is. He has...
Let's go.
What do I click on there?
headphones.
Get some douche.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So this is the true meaning. Hey, boys and girls, this is the true meaning of Christmas by Uncle Jesse. Yeah, turn it
were,
up. There we
in
go.
fact, holy days. We consider to be holidays were, in fact, holy days in Africa, specifically in ancient Kemet, Egypt, Nile Valley culture and civilization. And these holy days were timed to coincide with the relationship between specific celestial phenomena in the heavens, stars, constellations, the sun, and planet Earth. And that relationship literally affects everything on the planet. So this season, this winter season, is a time where we're approaching the winter solstice. And we have celebrations now, Hanukkah, Festival of Lights, Christmas with Christmas lights. These lights refer to the fact that on the winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year, day in which in the northern hemisphere we have 19 hours of night. The winter solstice spans from 4 days, December the 21st through the 24th. And then after that 4-day period of time, then the sun is born on December the 25th. That is, the length of the day begins to increase by approximately 1 minute per day. And that time frame was viewed in ancient Africa as the birth of the sun, the S-U-N. In other cultures or traditions, that tradition came down to us as the birth of a savior who was viewed as the son of God. But many of the traditions that we now find in Christianity,
Jesus wasn't even born on
Christmas.
That's the thing. Like all this talks about when it says the sun,
it's all based on
angel save us, and
we're acknowledged by
born of Virgo. It's talking about astrology the whole time. So they say that, and then it talks about three stars aligning. They were supposed to be the three kings from the east. It was the stars that rose from the east, and the sun was born of Virgo. It's talking about the sun that we have, and it's talking about the constellation Virgo.
Oh shit!
The whole thing is based off of astrology, and it's based off of the dates are the solar solstice. Every December is the solar solstice, December 21st, and it ends on December 25th, and that's when the sun rose.
And Jesus wasn't born on Christmas.
Wow.
There's a lot of evidence.
Yeah.
He might have been born on like December 1st.
This was,
they think.
This was like 3,000 years before. 3,000 years before. No, 1,000 years before Jesus, I think, or 3,000 years before Jesus, when they started putting that in effect, and a lot of religions started basing a lot of things off of it.
That's crazy.
Hey, can I swing it to music for a little bit? You've said OG David James is your favorite.
Yeah.
Why? And then tell us about when you figured that out. Sorry, I'm really high. I knew what I wanted to say, just couldn't get it out.
His music really impacted my life. You know, it resonated with me. I had a lot to relate with it, and it felt true. You know, a lot of his music back then is a little different than the music he has today. And the music he has back then was he was going through a lot of things, and he still does. You know, but the things he was going through back then, it just felt like if I were to make music, that would be my words, my everything. You know, there's so many similarities. Everything he went through with his dad. You know, his dad, including my dad. My dad's an alcoholic, and I went through a lot of pain as a kid growing up. So did he. It's tough when you have an addict in your family like that, and. His dad went through a lot of things with his mom. They separated. Same thing with my dad. It's the same story, you know. So I have a lot of respect for him. And when I listen to his music, not only because of that, but I can feel the heart and the love that he really put into it. You know, not everybody does that. Some people just do it to be cool or for whatever reason. I truly believe that David would make music whether it was for his career or not. If he was not going to get anything out of it, he truly loves what he does, and I can feel it and I can see it. You know, that's why I love his music, because it's real.
There you go. So David James, you owe Jesse here like $20 for that commercial. And you're gonna. There's nobody that listens to that. It's not going to go out and like check you out now. So make sure to include Jesse on your next album cover. With his organic vegan merch.
He has.
Have you been on his album cover?
He's mentioned me in a few of his songs.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
not amazing. On the album cover, but
he actually has one of his videos.
Hop on. Yeah.
He has one of his old videos that he has, OG David James, and he has a video at his pad. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
In the back
that's awesome, man.
A few music videos.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. How long have you guys known each other?
I'd say about 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'd say lifetimes before that, man. I don't know. I feel like when you meet somebody and you click with them in such a way, it's like I knew you in another life. You know, and I feel like that with David.
Yeah, that's what Savage said when she had like her crew here. She felt like she met him before.
Yeah. Well, that feeling, that intuition, you probably have. You know, I believe that everybody you do have in your life, I feel like you've had them always in your life, in every life. I feel like we are brought back together for a reason, and we're supposed to try to remember who we really were.
You okay there?
Yeah, I just gotta.
He's gonna go under the tree.
Don't scare my kids again.
No, I got this.
He's gonna go
scare
under
my kids
the tree.
again. They already learned what happens.
Oh shit!
All right. Let us know if you need us.
Water in the tree.
All right. So yeah, for Taj's health, he probably should not drink that much.
Yeah, he's gonna need
Taj,
some
we love you, man.
CMOS
You gotta be
tomorrow.
healthy, my friend.
I just met him today, and I agree on that one.
Yeah. You know, I think we've all had patches in our life when we drink a lot. You know, and it's usually tied to going through some stuff or whatever. You know.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't want to drink. You know, I want to be able to set an example to my family. You know, I've had a few addicts in my family, and you know, anytime I've tried to lecture them or tell them something,
They get it crazy.
that too sometimes, but but it's more like
they're not gonna listen.
Yeah, they're not gonna listen. Like, who are you to tell
Denial,
me?
yeah.
You drink every weekend. Who are you to tell me about my problem? Like, who are you
That's
to
a good
tell
point.
me not to do this, not to do that? You smoke weed. That's a drug too. Like, so it wasn't just about me. It was about them too. It was about all my.
So you
friends.
wanted to set an example for your family, so now you can lecture them.
Yeah. And
they'll be like, "What about? Oh shit, he just eats
You know, I
sea
want-
moss and does yoga."
It does change a lot. You know, I have a lot of friends that became vegan, not because of me, but maybe it helped. You know, the more you surround yourself with certain people, you pick up good traits from them. You pick up good things. I feel like I've helped out a lot of friends in a lot of ways. And the better I become, the better my friends become too. And the better they become, I learn things from my friends as well. I pick up the good things.
What's the number one advice you would give to most people? Like, what's the biggest health and fitness problem that people, like the most common mistake that could easily be remedied?
Consistency. I'd say that's the biggest thing. You know, you can eat healthy for this long, but then if you go back to eating bullcrap at once a week, it's that 1 week can hurt you. Same thing with the gym. You know, if you work out your whole life but not consistently, you're never going to see any progress. You got to stay consistent.
So you're like, just pick one thing and be consistent, but make it possible to be consistent.
Yeah.
Right. Don't don't become a vegan and stop drinking in the same week. It's like too much.
Yeah.
Little by little. You know, every day is a new day. You know, you just tell yourself, today I'm going to do the best I can. Let's see what I can stop doing today. You mess up tomorrow, okay, start over the next. Before you know it, you'll be where you want to be. You know, it took me a lot of time. You know, I ended up eating meat about 4 years ago. And I was in Mexico, and I was like, you know, the meat's not tortured. They killed it here. Maybe, like, it won't be as bad.
It's like from a nice...
Yeah, it poisoned the shit out
farm.
of me. I was sick for like a whole month,
Wait,
man.
Okay, I gotta say. So, like, okay. I stopped eating meat for, like, hella long. Like, probably for, like, almost, 6 months. And then I had a burger for my first time. And that shit tasted disgusting. So, I don't know, like, do you think there's, like, a correlation between, like, once you quit meat and you quit all of that stuff, and then it just starts to taste, like, gross to you?
Yeah. Even the thought to me is, like, I cringe. It's gross to me. And we're not designed to eat meat, man. If you really look at our human nature, we're herbivores. Our teeth is like a cow, it's like a horse, it's like a giraffe. Everything that has our teeth eats plants. If we were meant to eat meat, you would eat it raw. If you were meant to eat meat, you would be able to go up to a cow and rip that thing apart with your bare hands. We don't have claws. Our teeth are not designed to eat meat like that.
That definitely doesn't feel natural to do.
It doesn't. It doesn't. You couldn't. You're gonna sit there. You're gonna sit there trying to kill a cow with your hands. You're gonna look dumb. The cow's gonna stomp you out.
So my only argument would be like, okay, so with sushi, like we eat sushi. So between, like, obviously meat, like, you know.
Well, if
sushi's okay.
If you're gonna eat any meat, I would just recommend eating seafood. The reason being, for me, would be, I believe animals have souls. You know, I believe they carry souls. And when you're consuming something like that, it's also taking something away from you.
Yeah.
You know, and the less conscious the creature is, well, the less, I would say, the less soul. A fish isn't as conscious, you know, but if you eat a dolphin, then yeah, it's like eating a cow. Or probably worse.
Yeah, I'll eat some oysters though.
Yeah. You know, the less conscious the creature, I would say, the better to be. You know, it's not as bad to eat insects and stuff than to actually eat meat, a live creature that's more conscious.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So the stupider the animal, the better.
Yeah.
Morally. Yeah, because they don't know what's happening. Like a bug doesn't even know it died, probably.
Probably not. Maybe.
Yeah, Max is looking at it like maybe.
They can feel pain, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like a dolphin.
Yeah.
It's like if you get to the topic of a dolphin. A dolphin.
Yeah.
Is smarter. It's
smarter than us.
It's smarter than us.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It just doesn't have hands, so it's fucked.
It's like the other. It's another one that it has. It has what we have in ships.
Sonar.
The sonar. There's another one that I forgot what
they say that they use like 20 to 30%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know humans can do sonar? Going back to your how much percent of our brain we use. There's this kid in Georgia. He's been born blind, and he can ride his bike around his neighborhood.
Clicking with his mouth.
Yeah, he clicks, and he can do sonar. So they put him to the test. They put like cars in front of him. He goes around them. He just like rides his bike, and like every few seconds he's like.
I've seen that.
And he knows that by the echo of everything around him. Cool. In a busy street with traffic.
Whoa.
He can read everything that's in front of him, just like Neo watching like those numbers coming at him.
Yeah,
I think it's.
Yeah.
I think I feel
it's
like
real.
Pretty cool.
Evolution,
Yeah.
It's real, but it's like obviously
there's more than one documented
people that
case.
can't speak as well. They have it's everything. I think would be like if we had superpowers. You know what I mean?
Take away one thing,
you know what I mean?
another
If you
thing's
away one thing, it's gonna get more stronger.
Yeah.
That's why people that are deaf, they're stronger from other point of view. You know what I mean? People that can't talk, they're stronger from other point of view. You know what I mean? Blind people are more stronger from other point of view. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In their world.
They all have their powers
it's cool.
somehow, some way.
No, powers are very real. There's also these kids that they started teaching them how to do certain things like remote viewing, and I guess you would say like these kids have psychic abilities.
Well, what?
It's insane what they're doing. You can look it up too. It's like a school of the gifted, and they have these kids, and they're so powerful that they're able to blindfold these kids, and they'll have them reading books blindfolded. It's so much that they'll draw a groceries list, and they'll have these kids walk in the grocery store and grab everything that they had on that grocery list completely blindfolded. They're able to walk around blindfolded. So many.
There's crazy stuff that happens when you're a kid. You could learn fucking anything when you're a kid. Because if you're 5 years old, let's say you go blind at 5 years old, those kids cannot learn that sonar thing. But if you're born blind, then you can, because your brain never develops in the
vision,
the VOR nerve. Yeah, so just like that part of your brain starts getting used for other stuff. Yeah. You know.
Even without that, I'd say we can train a kid to do anything. It's just the training to know what the training would take to do those things. Like if you teach a kid, you could teach a kid 10 languages if he had 10 different teachers from a young age. But the moment he gets a little bit older and older and older, we have this digital overload. We start consuming so much information that is really dumb, that we don't need. A lot of things that school teaches us, like, we hardly ever really use that information. And the reason being, they want us to overload our minds so that we're not capable of thinking for ourselves and doing things like we used to when you're a kid. You know, our brains are like a cell phone. The more pictures and the more crap, after a few years, if you have the same phone, your phone is extremely slow. Your phone's not going to work the same. Everything's lagging. But the moment you completely reset that phone, now your phone is really quick. Now you can take pictures. Now you can do all these things. And that's the same thing with your mind. You can reprogram your mind and try to filter out everything you're consuming, and also remove a lot of things from your mind that are unnecessary. A lot of people live in the past, like, oh, I remember this, I remember that. Like, who cares? And if it's something you didn't learn from it, like, then all that information, like, it really doesn't matter. The more information you can clear out your mind, hold on to your good memories and all, but all the extra crap, like, all the movies. People are so consumed by their cell phone that as a kid you can remember 5 to 10 different cell phone numbers.
Oh yeah.
I know my mom's phone number, and that's
I still
it.
know my.
I know my phone number.
When I was like 12, I know her number.
But how many? If I told you my phone number, could you remember all? Like, you can't remember people's phone numbers.
Well, I never knew it. That's probably why I never knew their numbers.
Watch.
But to try to
Me
remember new numbers in adults is a lot more difficult.
I could remember my phone number when I was a kid. I could remember certain phone numbers that I've known for more than longer years, some for shorter years. You
Some
know
of
what I mean?
the solid booty call numbers. Maybe you remember those.
Yeah, those checked out.
So
speed dial.
I want to. Yeah. We got to do some call. We do this thing. We've been doing this thing. Okay, so where we call Zappos.com.
Yes.
And it's funny because they're not allowed to hang up on you.
Zappos. What is
it's like against their company policy to hang up on you.
Isn't that the shoe thing?
Yeah, it's a shoe
okay,
company.
all
So
right.
we just call them every show, and then they just become part of the show, and then
I used to work for Amazon. So when I worked for Amazon,
you got a lot of Zappos.
you
Here, I'll
have to
take
get your shoes through Zappo. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So obviously that's why I know about that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? They
so
won't
they're a
take
big
on you.
company, based out of Las Vegas. Yeah,
They'll argue with you to like to get your item, or if they're gonna help you or they're not gonna help you. But obviously they'll try to tell you the best way that they can help you and the best way that they cannot help you.
So what are we gonna ask them?
My shoes did not fit.
Yeah.
You gave
No,
me
we don't even have
two
to.
right pairs.
No, it's like the anti-prank call. It's like you don't even have to pretend. You know what I mean?
No,
you don't
I
have to
know, but-
pretend
but
like
we-
it's
just
not
talk
even a
to
prank
him.
call. You don't have
Just
to tell him
talk
shit.
to him.
You just talk to him, ask him questions.
What should we talk about?
Hey, I got
That's
a
like
homework
psychedelics.
assignment
Yeah.
to do.
Okay.
I got
Just tell them it's a podcast. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, just say no. Don't even tell them. Just say, hey, we're all hanging out. You know, we're all hanging out in a room, and then you just can be whatever you want to be.
Okay.
You know, you can be
Superman,
Yeah.
Batman.
the one thing you can't say, you can't be like,
What do you
hey,
think
we're all
of-
doing a circle jerk because she can hang up on you if it's vulgar. Okay.
What do you think of when you don't want to come fast?
Yeah, you could ask her. You could ask her.
Negative, bro. Don't say that.
Is that vulgar?
Does the
Yeah,
CMOS
they
help
would-
you with
yeah.
premature
Is
ejaculation?
that vulgar?
They'll turn it. They'll fucking hang on us.
All right, can somebody find Zappos' phone number? I'm like really that fucking high.
Okay.
Yeah. Zappo. All right. Don't even say it. Just plug in, dude.
Zapatistas.
All right. So while we're finding Zappos' phone number, Junior, you have any announcements tonight? I just want to say thank you to our normal people. I want to say thank you to Jennifer of the Pawn Shop of Ventura.
I hope you
we
get
miss
better.
you. Get better soon.
Look up the Zapatistas.
She's a little sick. So everybody, don't buy new shit this Christmas season.
Go to the
If
pawn
you're still
shop.
buying a gift and you
When
have
I
to buy one, get something,
when I
a
come
new
quick, I wanna
life.
suck
Get it at the
toes.
pawn shop. Get it at the pawn shop. All right. Thank you. I'm going to plug into your phone.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah,
Max
dude.
found it first.
And thank you,
I was
Skunk
just waiting for you
Masters,
to
for
start.
hooking us up and
Yo, as long
you
as I'm
know,
not getting
supporting.
call again back, hey, while you're harassing Zappos, then I'm good.
Can we spark up that last joint?
Yeah. Thank you, Skunks,
We
for
don't have that much power.
everything.
Thank you, Skunk Masters. Look it. Junior got a new beanie from Skunk Masters. How come I don't get one? I just get
Because
these.
they ran out.
They ran out.
They ran out.
They got three. I got three on the
They only
order.
had one left.
They only had one
Because I
left.
took it from the manicure.
Really?
From the mannequin?
The mannequin.
Or whatever they
You stole it?
Yeah. No, I didn't
No,
stole
no, no.
I didn't.
No.
No,
Skunk
I didn't
Masters.
stole it.
No,
They
we did not
sold
steal.
it to me off the mannequin.
You
'cause I
paid full
seen
price
them-
for that?
No.
Yes.
Five
Okay.
finger discount.
That's
Five
all-
finger
Yeah.
discount.
No. I don't steal from Skunk Masters. Never
He's
will.
like,
never
I
do.
don't
Dude,
steal,
I
I
would,
just
steal, I
kill.
would not steal from a dispensary. They're like,
I know.
on
I
you,
know
yeah.
the security guards and
You're cutting off
everything.
you're cutting off your supplier.
So, Ivan,
you know what?
Skunk Masters.
We need to ask Zappos what they think.
What day is it?
Know what they think.
What do you guys think about?
You should try to sell the CMOS to them. You know?
Ask them if they're interested in buying some sea moss.
We'll ask them about $7.
Oh, see the
Amazon employee or are calling about your employer-provided shoe program.
Tell them you work at Amazon still.
If you'd like to hear the joke of the day, please press 5.
joke of
The
the day.
chur-
Yeah, Joe.
Hi there,
Tell us
I'm
what it
Richie
is.
at COT with your joke of the day. How do trees get onto the internet? Easy. They just log in.
That one was pretty good. That one was pretty good. How did
AI jokes.
We always listen to this song. This song's a banger. Okay, who's gonna open?
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Terrifying.
Talk to that mic.
I'll do it. Listen. Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Pretty good. How can I help you?
Can you hear me? Wait,
I can definitely hear you.
oh, okay. Hey, so, what do you think about when you don't want a bus quake?
Yeah, Taj.
They're gonna hang up.
No, we can't ask
No, if
questions
they
like that.
say something vulgar,
we just
then
told
they
you
can hang
the
up,
rules?
dude. Yeah, that's the worst.
We
Taj
just
call
told
ever.
them the rules.
vulgar,
and
not
he
vulgar,
did
no.
not listen.
me on speed
He
dial.
did not listen.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Taj, if you're gonna have to buy him a new phone number. You tainted his phone.
Hold on, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Alright, hold on.
You
I'll
tainted
call-
his phone with
I'll
that
call somebody.
vulgarity.
I'll
Do you have a
somebody.
VPN?
Nah, I'm gonna
Alright.
call somebody. I'm gonna call Zappos. Because you said that they don't hang up. I thought somebody
No.
Yeah, but when you
Said
say
unless you
stupid
say
somebody
something.
said
Yeah.
something about not hanging up.
I mean, Junior's guilty
Prank
of the
call
same
somebody
thing.
we know.
Yeah, Junior asked him. Remember, he asked him if they have a dildo shoe, and she's like, "Nope."
Yeah, hey, I fucked up.
Dude, I was
Yeah,
fucking dead when he said that.
That was good,
You
dude.
guys know those dildos.
He asked for a
Because we
dildo
told them,
shoe.
we told them before the call, don't say like dildo or anything like that. The
Alright,
first thing you did was say,
I'm gonna be like, what's your
Alright.
shoe size, girl? I mean, bust on your feet.
no.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. Taj has been doing it too much. All right. Hey, in the meantime, while Taj is never gonna find this number. He's never gonna find this number.
Hold on,
So-
hold on.
All right, but
Yeah.
we should call Crystal Lodge. Yeah. All right, Crystal Lodge is an actual prank call.
Zappos customer service.
Crystal Lodge is a motel.
and they do have boofing.
Yeah.
Indeed, they definitely have boofing.
All right, so we'll call them up. All right, who wants to take this one?
I'll take it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Junior's got this. It's been, you know what? It's been a while since you did one. Let's get it.
You gotta,
All right.
let's
This is a Crystal Lodge Motel. It's on Thompson Boulevard. It's next to. It's Taj, not on the mic, my friend. It's right next to this particular motel. It's right down the street from us. It is right next to one of those masseuse parlors that's open till 4 a.m.
Right across the
door.
street
Yeah. So
from
imagine,
the
use your
upholstery.
imagination. All right, so Junior's gonna call him.
Sal's upholstery.
Yeah, and whatever the last thing you say to Junior is, he's like a prank call freestyler. So he'll prank call about that. So Jesse, tell him something, and then he'll make the call about that.
Let him take it over and try to sell stuff.
Oh,
to
you
him.
guys should tag team it. Okay,
Tag team? Oh, damn.
tag team
You
it.
guys allow tag teams?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do it all the time. All right, here we go.
Yo, question. Where can I take a leak?
Do you want to go in my house or water the plants?
Water plants.
Go water the plants.
Take a left.
Left and left.
Oh.
Hey, hello, sir. How are you today?
Hello?
Yes.
How are you? How are you tonight?
I'm good.
We would like to make a movie there.
You need what?
We would like to rent a room so we can make a movie.
Yeah, come on over.
Yeah, that's good. How much will you let us?
Oh, he hung up on you.
What?
Are you
Hello?
still there?
Nah, he hung
Are you still
up.
there?
He hung up, bro.
Hello?
He didn't
Yeah,
give-
he hung up
He
on
knew.
her.
He knew that shit too.
Trying to-
Hey,
All right,
man, let me
dude, you
follow
got
you.
42 seconds. 42
come
seconds. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
come
Thank you,
over.
Jesse. All right. Did you find that Zappos
Yep.
number? Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right, Tosh.
calling right
Let's
now.
see.
You're going to do this one?
I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, the over-under is 4 minutes.
You've reached.
Don't do the joke of the day. Yeah. I'm gonna turn Taj's mic off.
To put a little Zappos in your day.
Is there anything
This call may
else
be
you wanted to get
monitored
to
or
on the show?
recorded. Para español o prima dos. If
think
you are
we
an
got to a
Amazon
lot.
employee or are calling
I
about
think
your
so.
employer-provided
We'll end it
shoe
after this,
program,
yeah.
press 4.
If
You guys
If you'd like to
keep
get
hanging
out
out, yeah.
today, please press
Oh,
5.
you want a lemon snow cone?
We'll be connecting you with a team member
Like,
shortly.
hey, what is that show? Like, what is it about? You know what I mean?
What show?
This one. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been on the podcast, so I didn't know what was it about.
You got
Like, hell yeah. Be nervous.
You just throw your brother in a situation like that. He was on. We had David James on, and he was where you were.
pictures on the shelf and your memories collecting.
Catfish you.
Like throwing your best shirt.
Black and white, you can see when day and you're happy. All your family and
This is
friends.
I really like this song. I might be that high, but I really like this song.
This is for sure gonna make me want.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me? Hello? Excuse me?
Thank you for contacting Zappos.com. You're speaking with Brandon. How may I assist you today?
So I got some shoes. They were not my size, and I'd like to return them.
Okay, no problem. I'd be more than happy to assist you with returning the shoes.
This guy's good.
Yeah. Hello?
Okay. Yes, so in order for me to gain access to
So this is an actual call that Taj is doing. It's not even. What's the point?
Sorry, I can hear you. What'd you say?
Maybe you should take the headphones off.
in order for me to gain access to your account, I'm gonna need to ask a few verifications. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine. What do you need?
Taj is doing an actual call. You're gonna ask him about shoes?
Email address.
Yeah, about
My email address is tajbibi
Taj, you're on a podcast.
at gmail.com. That's my
Whoa.
Taj, you're on the show.
He's doing a show.
This is the Taj show, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
You better come. You better
Can
start
I
bringing
ask
the
you
heat.
another question?
You better start bringing the heat soon.
Nah. That's fine.
Man, what's this question
They're
gonna be?
getting
What's your,
it.
hello?
They're getting it.
I really need to ask you. Okay. So, what do you think about when you don't want to bust quick? Hello?
No, they're waiting for somebody to do that because that makes them. It gives them the ticket to hang up. So they're like, "Sweet, another
All
call
right,
done."
we'll do it again. It'll be somebody else.
No, we're not doing this again.
Somebody
No,
It'll be somebody
that's
else.
it.
do it
That's
after the
it.
show.
We're
Okay.
gonna do it.
We'll do it after the show.
Hello, you've reached
Oh God. All right. All right. Hey, let's go out on a song. What have you been? What's the song that's going to be playing through your head when you reach spiritual secretion? Let's play that song.
That's not hard.
I reach spiritual security. Man, I would say like frequency music or something.
Just be like,
You put him on the spot. You put him on the spot.
whatever it is, we'll definitely win a Grammy.
Waterfalls.
All right. Well, just give me. That was way too deep. Just give me a song to play. I want to play the show out.
You put him on the spot.
I got a song on here. I don't think you're gonna be able to play it from there though.
Well,
gotta
hey,
switch
we
on
always
the
get kicked
chord.
off of YouTube at the end. So
Come on
all you
now.
got to do is plug it in.
All you gotta tell
let's
YouTube is
see.
that, hey, I don't have cassette to this music. That's
Yeah.
all you gotta do. I don't have cassette to
All right.
this music.
So before we go, this is Jesse Avila, everybody, and his brother Max.
We just want to share.
And check him out.
Thank you, bro.
His name is in the notes of this show. So go follow him. Do you do post things on social media for people?
Yeah, I do.
Like, okay, so he's given health and fitness. You do it regular though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
On my personal page, I post a lot of things as far as like my
Let 'em
spiritual
know, let
stuff.
'em know.
You know, waking
yeah.
people up, healing the blind, and then I have another page for the health.
Okay. So tell
Watch.
everyone where to get those.
So
Yep.
for my
Yeah.
health page, it's organic let's see. Let me make sure. The health page is 222 Organic Vegan. And that on that one I sell the sea moss, so you can buy it. DM me on there if you're interested in the sea moss.
We fucked up. We're not following. We didn't know you had multiples.
No,
Yeah, and then my personal account is Jesus_222. So it's JEZUZE_222.
All right.
Got him.
Yeah, and I'll follow you guys back too. So
Yeah. And then we have Jordan of the 805 Uncensored podcast.
Yep.
Anything you want to go out on? One final rant. Jordan looks fucked up, dude.
I'm a little bit buzzed.
Yeah.
No rants. Just follow me on social media. 805 Uncensored Pod on TikTok. 805 Uncensored Pod on Instagram, and 805 Uncensored Podcast on YouTube. If you want to ask me a question, send me an email, 805uncensored@gmail.com. That's it.
Junior.
Yo.
What do you got going on?
Not much, bro.
Yeah. Where can everybody find you? You don't know? You don't want the ladies?
Nah,
ladies
we
is
good,
playing
bro.
hard to get.
We good.
But he'll be out there. Do you got anything going on this weekend?
Yeah, I work.
You work? Okay.
Mhm.
Got it. Where are you going to be working now if the ladies wanted to watch you work? Where could they hit you up at? Junior's going to be working with his shirt on, ladies.
No, bro. Come on now.
All right. Urbano Roca.
No.
Urbano Roca. Follow him, Urbano Roca. And then Taj, he has an album out. It's called The Coast.
Yeah.
And it's at tajbabymusic.com.
Taj Baby Music.
No, just
on
Taj Baby
Instagram.
Music on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Max, you want to promote the Chivas on the show? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Max.
cracking, everybody. This is Max. You can follow me on Instagram on Junior Avila 1982-01-27.
That's
All
right.
All
Thank you.
That's
What kind of content are they going to find on this channel?
Everything.
Everything. He said it all. That's an OnlyFans special.
Yeah,
uncensored.
Uncensored, baby. Yeah. All right.
Rated R,
Yeah.
though.
Without
Rated
the
R.
Chivas shirt.
Yeah.
Rated R.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, let's end the show. And we're going to go out on some music selected by Jesse. And this is the unofficial spiritual secretion song.
OG David James, right?
Oh.
He has to send the board too.
Yeah. Thanks for
and take a picture.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I don't know if David has this song out or not.
Well,
or on any platform.
Don't, David. We're not in charge of this. Your song getting out there leaked.
so
Okay. Send all complaints to Jesse.
I don't.
Yeah.
He made it a long time ago. So
Okay. Is this some of the music you were speaking to before?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you after the show, like, hey, what are those songs?
Yeah. This is one of the biggest ones. It helped me get through a lot.
This is an OG David fan.
Here we go.
All right. Happy Tuesday. We are out. Bye bye.
Yes, Junior, the joint roller, out.
Yes, sir.
Turn these off.
Usually, nothing that's worth it ever came for free. The only thing I ever known was you and me. Hotel to a mansion, you ain't losing me. Losing me, your family. You know we rock alone, you got a friend in me. But how could I forget all of the memories? You raised me like a lion, we got enemies. We always found a way, that's how it's supposed to be. I ain't had nothing, you was there for me. You even dropped the bottle just to care for me. I know you and mama wasn't meant to be. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. That's okay and that's alright. Got a missed call, I'm scared. Why I think like this, life not fair. You done wrong and I really don't care. I see you when I look in the mirror. I see me getting rich in a year. I told you that she be the one. You taught me don't fake it for none. You taught me just stick to the punch. You told me just stick to the rap. I told you that I got your back. Ay, Shots to the liver like an AK. You drink, I drink, we drink. Bad habits stuck in the house like a pandemic. Damn, it's amazing the way that you take it and then you look back like no damage. Wait, what happened? Family. You know we rock alone, you got a friend in me. But how could I forget all of the memories? You raised me like a lion, we got enemies. We always found a way, that's how it's supposed to be. And when I ain't had nothing, you was there for me. You even dropped the bottle just to care for me. And I know you and mama wasn't meant to be. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. Yeah, yeah, and escape all the wrongs. Now I feel so alone. Wake you up. I try my best, but you don't see what's wrong. Can't escape all the wrongs. Now I feel so alone. Wake you up. I try my best, but you don't see what's wrong. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay. That's okay and that's alright. That's alright and that's okay.